Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Good afternoon, friends, family, staff, administration, school board members, and of course the class of 2016. Welcome to Lakeland High School's graduation ceremony. I have been honored this year to represent Lakeland High School's class of 2016 as senior class president. We have all been looking forward to this moment, whether it was preparing early by taking classes for the career you want to pursue, or like myself, having a countdown on my phone on the very first day of our freshman year. After today, we will all leave and our lives will begin to change. We can begin to use our Suffolk Public Schools education to be successful and to give back to our community that we have been so blessed to come from. It is time for us to find out who we really are and make the decisions that we were too young to make in kindergarten. We can take the lessons we've learned in high school, like developing friendships with all the people that mean the most to us, learning to be a leader and not a follower, and learning humility to keep your pride intact. We can take those lessons and make more mistakes, only to create new lessons that can be learned from later on. Like many of the senior band members have heard from our band director, Mr. Wilson, say many times, the race is not given to the swift, but to those who endure to the end. Congratulations to Lakeland High School's graduating class 2016. I wish you all the very best.
Good afternoon, and again, welcome to these commencement exercises for the class of 2016. Chairman Dobransky, Vice Chairman Copeland, members of the Suffolk School Board, Dr. Whitney, esteemed guests, parents, family, friends, and members of the Lakeland High School graduating class of 2016, it is my pleasure to bid you again welcome to today's graduation ceremony. Today we celebrate the lives, successes, and futures of these wonderful young people. And yet, even as we celebrate, we renew our commitment to support these youth as each seeks his or her own version of success and contentment. I ask that each candidate for graduation listen carefully to the words of those who will speak to you today and derive from those words a meaning that is personal and fitting to the goals of your life. With that, I will now yield the microphone to Dr. Michael Dobransky, Chairman of the Suffolk School Board and a staunch supporter of Lakeland High School, for remarks from the school board. Dr. Dobransky.
Lakeland High School is mighty special to my heart. It's where I started as the principal here in Suffolk for many years, and also my two daughters graduated from Lakeland. We're part of the state tennis championship team. So Lakeland is very special. You all are special to me as well because you have helped Suffolk City schools promote what is best about public education, academics, on the athletic field, and in the community. And I'm proud of you for doing that, and I'm thankful for you being here. At this point, I'd like to introduce our school board members. Dr. Brooks Buck, would you please stand? Ms. Linda Bouchard, Ms. Phyllis Byram, Ms. Lorraine Skeeter, and Mr. David Mitnick. Go ahead. And at this time, I'm going to introduce our Vice Chairman, Mr. Enoch Copeland, who will present our speaker for today. Mr. Copeland.
Good afternoon. To the class of 2016, parents, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Darren R. Whitney stepped into the top leadership role as superintendent of Suffolk Public Schools in January 2011. Though partnerships with families and the community, Dr. Whitney strives for all students to become lifelong learners, equipped with skills, knowledge, and attitudes to succeed as productive citizens in a local, state, national, and global society. Superintendent Whitney has served Suffolk Public Schools successfully for 18 years, starting as an elementary school teacher and principal before assuming division-wide responsibilities in instruction as deputy superintendent. During his time with Suffolk Public Schools, Dr. Whitney has strengthened early childhood education programs, enhanced professional development, and further enhanced student engagement. He assisted in initiating the International Baccalaureate Program and championed science, technology, engineering, and mathematics initiatives, including startups of additional high school focused programs, Pathway to Engineering, and to one in biomedical sciences. Dr. Whitney's wife, Conjo, is reading specialist in the Suffolk Public School System, and his daughter is attending now Radford University. I present to the class of 2016, parents, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Darren R. Whitney, Superintendent of Suffolk Public Schools.
Thank you, Mr. Copeland. Good afternoon, Cavaliers. Members of our school board, faculty, and staff, parents, special guests, but most importantly, the class of 2016. Give yourselves a hand. It is indeed an honor to stand before you as your superintendent. This occasion, graduation, is a time many of you will not forget. As I was preparing for this day, I thought back to my high school graduation at Hampton High School in Hampton back in 1983. Yeah, 1983. I know many of you thought it was a lot more recent than that, but back in 1983. I was trying to think of my frame of mind, my thought process, and just where I was as an 18-year-old getting ready to graduate. And as I thought, I said, I certainly wasn't thinking about what the superintendent was about to say as far as advice. Having said that, I'm committed to making it short, making it brief, but hopefully making it meaningful. Today is somewhat of a celebration, a day to say thank you to your parents, your teachers, and our staff and administrators. A day to say congratulations, and a day for you to sit back and enjoy. Seniors, you have earned this day. You have worked hard to get here. I want to focus on a simple quote, a quote that I heard several years ago, but most recently saw on the back of a car on a bumper sticker. Now, I know as a senior, you choose your favorite quote and place it under your senior portrait for your yearbook. While I can't say this is necessarily my favorite quote, it is a quote that I try to consider, a quote that I take to heart, and a quote that I challenge you, each of you, to think about and consider its meaning as you move through this next chapter of your life. I believe this quote applies to you as young adults. It applies to many young children. In fact, it actually applies to everyone in here today. This quote, however, can be interpreted as being too harsh. It can be interpreted as being too direct, or some may say it's simply not appropriate, but I like it anyway. I like it because it summarizes what we need to consider as we move throughout life, as each of you meet new people and new challenges as you continue on. What is this quote, you ask? Well, it's a quote attributed to General George S. Patton, who was a United States Army officer during World War II. Are you ready for the quote? The quote reads, "Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way." Some may say it's too harsh, but the reality of this quote is that you will and perhaps have already faced. There are times in your life where you will need to lead and times in your life where you'll need to follow. You'll also come across those who simply need to get out of your way. First, I want to talk about leading. In life, there are leaders, or at times it may very well be you. It has little to do with a title or a given job or role, because there are many situations in your personal life, as well as you'll find in your professional life, where you must take the lead. And when you take that lead, you must use those informal and formal leadership skills to set your vision and strive towards your goals. What are some of those leadership skills? Taking the initiative and responding flexibly to changing situations is one. Another one, accepting responsibility for mistakes and wrong decisions. Planning and organizing is another leadership role. Taking a positive attitude and learning from things that don't go as planned. Again, lead, follow, or get out of the way. Another option in life is to be the follower of a leader. And there's nothing wrong with being the follower of a positive leader. It's important to realize that you, at some point in your life, must be the follower. As a follower, you play an important role to implement the tactics of the leader. We can't always be the leader in all situations. At times, we must take on that role of the follower in order to make things happen. I've heard many times, as some of you may have heard, that to be a great leader, you must also be able to be a great follower. You can gain some of the same leadership skills mentioned before in order to be a follower. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. And now for the few who simply may need to get out of your way. We've all seen them. You've done group work where there's no one leading, there's someone not following, they're just kind of in the way. You also may have seen it on your part-time job where that person's not leading, they're not following, they're just in the way. When I speak with business owners, both inside of Suffolk and outside of Suffolk, they say they want workers who can get along with others, who can problem solve, who can think creatively. As a leader and or a follower, that can happen. But if you are one who impedes progress, if you're that naysayer, that Debbie Downer, you really need to step aside and get out of the way of the leaders and or the followers. As you venture off to school, the military, or the workforce, you will see the necessity to lead or follow a leader, to stay on path to meet your goals and to get things done. If you remember nothing else today during the different folks who come up and speak to you, I challenge and I ask you that you choose to lead, follow a positive leader, or simply move aside. Congratulations, seniors. I wish you well. Make Suffolk Public Schools proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Whitney. And at this time, we will now call to the microphone for the salutatory address our salutatorian, Ms. Jennifer Rockwell.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to celebrate this milestone in our lives. I'd like to take a moment to recognize Mrs. Williams, the Senior Advisor, Mrs. Jacobs, the Junior Advisor, and Mrs. Williams, the Guidance Director, for all the hard work they put into making our class activities and senior year a success. I'd also like to thank Krista Frew and Kiera Roundtree for helping with this speech. After 13 long years of formal education, we can look back now and see how much we have grown from the first day of kindergarten. Back then, we didn't have to think about the future. All we were thinking about was where we'd put our mat for nap time or what snack we'd bring to share with the class. We continued to cherish the little things as we grew up. We knew that they would not accompany us to middle school, so we really thought about playing with our friends at recess or hoping our class got the parachute at gym. As we transitioned into middle school with our braces and arms full of silly bands, we dreamt of the day when we'd be high school students, when we could sit anywhere we wanted to at lunch, and we could do whatever we wanted in the hallways. As we entered our freshman year of high school and suppressed the rumor of getting hit by batteries, we quickly learned that Lakeland was nothing like High School Musical or Grease. You didn't have to sit at a certain table at lunch based on your clothing choices or your popularity, and you could make friends with students from rival schools without being shunned. We eventually grew accustomed to our atypical high school, and by sophomore year, we thought we had it down. But only for us to realize that the school hours were going to change and we had to get it all over again. Junior year, we began to buckle down, focusing on college and jobs, but still occasionally getting distracted by prom and Netflix marathons. All too soon, we became the seniors we once looked up to. We spent hours setting up banners and painting the hallways to make sure everyone knew that the class of 2016 was the best yet. Today, we graduate, finally, and we pass the torch to the next class, leaving them with the knowledge that they can never top us. We've made so many memories in those halls, and we have so many more to make in the coming years. The one thing we'll always remember is that Lakeland wasn't like the other Suffolk schools, because we are a family of Cavaliers. We've helped each other through the hard times, shared in the good times, and stayed strong and proud as a whole. Because that's the meaning behind Ohana. In the words of Stitch, this is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still good. Yeah, it's still good. So whether it's moving into your college dorm in August, enlisting in the military, or getting an early start in the workforce, I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer, for those beautiful and inspiring words. At this time, I'd just like to acknowledge a few of our seniors who have received scholarships throughout the year. We're very proud of all of our students at Lakeland High School, and we just like to show off a little bit. So I'm going to call just a few names, and then I'm going to share with you the total thus far of the scholarships that our seniors have received this year, and believe me, there is still more to come. Our valedictorian, Christopher DeFrew, has received $86,000 from Bridgewater College. Congratulations, Chris. Our very own Paula Stewart has received $129,000 from Mary Baldwin. Our wonderful Ariel Salerno has received $138,000 from Randolph-Macon College. And again, that's just a small token of what our seniors have earned. They have earned in excess, as of today, and like I said, still more to come, over $2.6 million. Congratulations, students.
Thank you, Ms. Williams, and congratulations to all those who have earned scholarships. At this time, we're going to call to the microphone for the valedictory address, our valedictorian, Christopher DeFrew. Mr. DeFrew.
Good afternoon, Dr. Whitley, school board members, Mr. Wagner, faculty and staff, family and friends, and fellow graduates. I would like to first thank all of you here for allowing me the honor of speaking in front of you and for bearing with me for yet another speech. On behalf of the class of 2016, I would like to thank Mr. Wagner and the administration team for all that they do to keep our school safe and in working order. Also, thank you to all the teachers who pushed us and challenged us enough to be able to see this day and for putting up with us almost every day. But most importantly, I'd like to say thank you to the parents to all the family and friends here today who were there for us every day, who were the backbones to our lives, and who helped to keep us in line when we needed it. Now that we're done with the formalities, time for what we came here for today. For you, the graduating class of 2016. Today is the day. We made it. After today, we can rightfully say that we, for the lack of a better word, survived high school. We have successfully knocked out all the tests and quizzes, all the research papers and projects, and all the long nights of homework. As this important day drew closer, I still questioned as to what message I would leave you all with today. So I did some research, and a lot of what I read always said to reflect on all our years in school. But think about it. We spent years together in school. Now I could spend hours up here reflecting on all those years, telling stories of elementary school and nap time, of middle school and the longing for nap time, and of high school and the return of nap time. But for the sake of time, I won't. However, I ask each of you to take a moment and look back at those 13 years that brought us here. And as you do, there's a question that comes to my mind, and I'm sure to some of yours as well, a question that seems to bring all those years together. Why? Why do we endure school for so long, for 13 years? And no, the answer is not because our parents made us. To help you answer that question, think about all the classes that you had the opportunity to take in school. All the English classes, all the science classes, the math, even agriculture, engineering, music, art, all these different classes. That's a pretty broad range of topics, and that's only a few of what we had the opportunity to take. Now, no one person is going to go into all these classes and truly love what each class taught. By taking all these different classes, you were able to learn what things you enjoyed, what things interested you, and what things you never wanted to see again in your life. They helped you find what you love doing. That is the reason why we went to school, to find our purpose in life, to find our passion. These 13 years have given us the opportunity to discover who we are as individuals and what we are meant to do in life. As we leave here today, we transition from searching for that purpose to putting that purpose to use. The question is no longer what you want to be when you grow up. The question is how far do you want to take your passion? How high are you willing to set your goals? A couple weeks ago, I had the honor of attending a ceremony with many other high school graduates from the area where a speaker, Dr. David M. Arrington Sr., talked for maybe at least 30 minutes about how to plan for the future, how to set your goals. And his whole speech was centered around this one question. He said, how will you rock the world? Notice how he didn't ask, will you rock the world? Because he knew that everyone has the potential to change the world. He focused on the how. That's how everyone, not just the graduates, but everyone here should think. Believe that you have the power to make an impact on the world. All you have to do is find your own unique way of how. And this is where I leave you, the class of 2016, with a challenge. I challenge you to set your goals so high that you not only rock the world, but that you cause an earthquake. Your dreams should be so ridiculous that everyone around you laughs at you because they think your goals are impossible to reach. I challenge you to achieve your dreams and so much more that you prove all those who laughed at you wrong and to be able to turn around and laugh at them for thinking that you couldn't do it. I challenge you, the class of 2016, to use your passion, to use your purpose, to go out and rock the world. Thank you.
Awesome speech, Chris. Great job. Mr. Wagner, Dr. Whitney, Dr. Dobransky, members of the school board, faculty, parents, and friends, I present to you those students who have met their academic and program objectives as prescribed by the Commonwealth of Virginia and City of Suffolk Public Schools. They are hereby declared candidates for graduation in the Lakeland High School graduating class of 2016. Candidates on the stage and candidates in the first row, please rise. Go down and come around.
Christopher Aaron DeFrew. Jennifer Marie Rockwell. Kiara Nicole Roundtree. Jordan Ray Anderson. Lakaya Ariana Aponte. Mark Christopher Baker Jr. Alexis Monet Blizzard. Kanita Antoinette Blunt. Allison Quinn Bowles. Brian Austin Branch. William Allen Campbell. Ivory Anicia Kazu. Taylor Letitia Clark. Shakira Marshall Cotton. Caitlin Michelle Creech. Madison Peyton Davis. Courtney Leanne Downey. Thomas Lee Edwards Jr. Arnez Tiffany Marie Flood. Emily Rachel Foster. Cody August Fox. Haley Ann Fuller. Michaela Emanuela Gilchrist. Sierra Tyree Gilmore. Cameron Wade Gregory. Janetta Monet Hale. Victoria Grace Harmon. Carlisa Darissa Hawkins. Desiree Monet Hayes. Ashton Maurice Hedricks. Elizabeth Leanne Jernigan. Brianna Lachey Jones. Tyra K. Jones. Darian O'Neill Jordan. Larico Karan Kearney Jr. Maya Alternette Lavalas. Natasha Arline Lefevre. Shannon Marie Leonard. Brianna Danielle Lynch. Matthew Hunter March. William Hunter March. Giovanni Marie Maglone. Brandon David Neild. Luke William Nickert. Megan Marie O'Brien. Eleanor Cadera Outlaw. Brevin Andrew Parrish. Victoria Arnay Parrish. Arnika Monet Perry. Jayla Michelle Powell. Daquan Malik Raby. Joshua Dylan Ralston. Lauren Taylor Roten. Ariel Joy Salerno. Cheyenne Shay Salmon. Chauncey Denisha Saunders. Javon Lee Curtis Saunders. Tyshira Nicole Sawyer. Dixie Lee Sykes. Jasmine Cabral Sellers. Sharnice Tanae Sherrod. Olajuwon Ade Smith. Gabrielle Lauren Stark. Paula Crystal Stewart. Taylor Alexis Sykes. Jacob Kane Tilton. Theodore Kevin Walden Jr. Shaniqua Nicole Walker. Stasha Ann Waterfield. Shadavia Nicole Whitfield. Jameson Daniel Wilkinson. Erica Lynn Williams. Shania Alexis Witcher. Nishan Andrew Abbott Rotney. Victoria Elizabeth Abel. Jacob Michael Allen. Justice Monique Babb. Brittany Janiqua Bailey. Shakaya Monique Bailey. Jalen Ronce Baker. Joshua Earl Baker. Sharif Rashid Barrett Jr. Amber Marie Battaglia. Gabrielle Simone Bazemore. Devin Marcus Beeman. Tierra Simone Bell. Brianna Dawn Bender. Jerome Henri Bernard III. Alan Vashon Best Jr. Christopher Breon Best. Amber Danae Boone. Michaela Janae Boone. Jelante Shamar Booth. Hannah Gabrielle Boyce. Daquan LaShawn Boyette. LaQuasia Monique Boykins. Quashonda Demetrius Boykins. Jarvis Brannon Jr. Grace Elaine Bryson. Brittany Nicole Brown. Nathan Thomas Brown. Trinity Marie Brown. Xavius Keontae Brown. Karante Dejan Bud. DeAndre Tyreek Butts. Shakayla Arabia Bynum. Austin Nathaniel Carr. Angelia Joy Cephas. Cassidy Pauline Chapel. Kobe Ryan Chavez. Destiny Zane Cherry. Kivana Shanae Cherry. Ladarian Devonay Copeland. Brittany Lee Krim. Macau Logan Cross. Molly Rose Marie Cox. Brianna Michelle Dale. Kevin Devon Dale. Chauncey Tier Darden. Christopher Demetrius Darden Jr. Kelvin Andre Darden. Mahogany Essence Davis.
Daniel Dominique Dillard. Leah Marie Dotson. Aaliyah Simone Drayton. Andre Fondas Drayton. Ian Mackenzie Dunstan. Alexis Karima Edwards. Destiny Fantasia Ely Hall. Samaya Yavani Elliott. Kayla Brooke Evans. Cody Nicholas Evett. Jaquan Markel Faison. Lucas Franklin Felt. Antoine Jerome Biggs Jr. Nicholas Allen Forbes. Arjamonte Jamez Franklin. Essence Lashana Frazier. Dennis McKinley Freeman. Faith Jordan Freeman. Taquan Rasha Gambrell. Abby Noel Geary. Kalia Lachey Goodman. Taylor Victoria Goodman. Winston Chad Goodman. Anthony Rayshawn Hale. Brittany Rochelle Hale. Delina Alyssa Hall. John Hunter Hall. Keon Shamar Hall. Stephen Parker Hamlin. Willie Lee Hardy IV. Shania Tonia Harris. Tia Andrene Hawkins. Monty Lamont Hillard Jr. Amber Lou Hoggard. Robert Allen Hooks Jr. Darius DeHaven Howard. Jacob Allen Hughes. Nathaniel Gregory Hines. Diamond Deanna Jacobs. Vontasia Alicia Jennings. Dahlia Mosina Johnson. Jalissa Lachey Johnson. Alexis Ann Jones. Jada Tanae Jones. Jamise Tiana Jones. Kashayla Arnay Jones. Kishara Danique Jones. Sky Lynn Keneally. Daryl Lamont Knight Jr. Jasmine Simone Knight. Trevor Wayne Langston. Cody Brian Lawrence. Edward Brooklyn Lee. Jayla Zanique Mason. Percy Lee Mayo Jr. Khalil Malik McGlone. Austin Mackenzie Meisel. Malik Melavon Miller. Dreama Namiba Najimina Mitchell. Zaya Alicia Mitchell. William Tyler Mitchum. Barrett Todd Moore. Sydney Noel Moore. Frank Joseph Nagy IV. Kashia Monet Outlaw. Joseph Henry Owens. Jamie Nicole Panzera. Brianna Susan Penn. Adam Mitchell Paul Phillips. Scott Tyler Pollock. Nicholas Xavier Powell. Cameron Armani Purdy. Christopher Stephen Ralph. So make sure we can hear you. Joseph Michael Ravis. Asianique Chinesia Rawls. Vanessa Sierra Reed. Hannah Elizabeth Rice. Alicia Renee Ricks. Jamonte Davion Ricks. Mariana Marie Ricks. Shayla Tarnisha Ricks. Stop for 1 second. Quantia Ladacia Riddick. Anthony Troy Ruffin Jr. April Lee Ruffin. Raekwon Shaquem Sallywhite. Raekwon Travante Saunders. Deshaun Antonio Savage. Rayshawn Lamont Savage. Kathleen Elizabeth Scott. Christopher Markel Sharp. Conchela Darshell Monet Smith. Karan Deontay Smith. Talia LaShawn Smith. Samantha Rose Smullen. Christopher Dwayne Spence. Keandre Jamil Spencer. Carl Stallings Jr. Nicholas Aaron Stovall. Troy Jacob Stubenraw. Zeandre Santorius Swan. Diana Antoinette Taylor. Derek Ray Thorne Jr. Damari Tiana Turner. Leilani Triboli Valakovic. Jamari Cameron Veal. Demetrius Marquise Walker. Tiani Annette Walker. Zoe Christine Walker. Carlton Roosevelt Walton Jr. Raekwon Lorenzo Warren. Talia Quana White. Portia Monique Wiggins. Rivon Elijah Williams. Terica Lynn Williams. Chauncey Carl Wilson. Robert Earl Wilson. Benny Robert Wood IV. Deasia Brianna Woodson. Adam Marlowe Worley. Marquis Deshawn Wright. And Andrea Lynn Young.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we declare our candidates to be graduates, there is another component today of our program in which we will also recognize those candidates for high school graduation for attaining at the same time an associate's degree from Paul D. Camp. For presentations of associate's degrees at this time, I call Dr. Oliver from Paul D. Camp Community College. Dr. Oliver.
Good afternoon. Will the following graduates please join me on the stage to my left? Brian Branch, Emily Foster, Sierra Gilmore, Maya Lavales, and Paula Stewart. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to honor and recognize the Lakeland High School students who have attained a one-year General Education Certificate or two-year General Studies Associate's degree from our institution. Just briefly, dual enrollment is a program that allows qualified high school students to enroll in college courses while they are still in high school. This allows them to simultaneously earn college credits and credits that meet the requirements for high school graduation. Dual enrollment provides students the early exposure to the demands of college coursework while reducing the time and costs associated with earning a college degree. In addition, Paul D. Camp Community College dual enrollment agreement with Suffolk Public Schools provides a plan for students to earn a college degree or certificate along with their high school graduation. We are hopeful that the events here today will encourage you to also participate with this option. In addition, Governor Terry McAuliffe has authorized the issuance of a special medallion recognizing those students graduating from a dual enrollment program. So now it is my distinct honor to present the Gold Governor's Medallion in recognition and in high esteem for this tremendous accomplishment. Brian Branch. Emily Foster. Sierra Gilmore. Maya Lavales. And Paula Stewart. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Oliver, and congratulations to the recipients of the associate's degree. Members of the class of 2016, as I stand before you, it seems hard to imagine that this time has already arrived. The many long hours and endless days have combined into what seems to me to be 4 really short years that I've had the opportunity to enjoy your presence at Lakeland High School. To the teachers and staff of Lakeland High School, job well done. I'm sure that some of you have shared some of the same feelings that I've described about the passage of time, but the fact is that during this time that you've had these students, you have served them with a commitment that has allowed them the opportunity to occupy these seats here today. For your patience and your perseverance, your caring and love, and your unending faith that each of these young people could realize this dream, thank you. To the family members of these candidates, I offer my personal thanks for all that you've done to support Lakeland High School throughout the years. Your support of these candidates throughout their lives doubtlessly results in many emotions which culminate now in a rich and well-deserved feeling of pride and joy. And to the candidates for graduation, I have been immensely blessed to know each of you for as long as you've been at Lakeland. I've learned a lot from being with you. My prayer for your futures is that you will find contentment and the special peace that comes with knowing what it is to be content. Now, before you get the wrong idea, let's be sure we understand that contentment is not an end result. Some real go-getters in this world will tell you to never be content with where you are. Instead, they will implore you to work harder, make more money, have more toys, buy bigger houses, and never stop trying to accomplish what they consider the better life. I agree that we should always strive to be a better person tomorrow than we are today, but there is nothing wrong with finding a life balance that allows us to be at peace with our current level of success, our current pay grade, or our current car. There is also nothing wrong with pursuing the material items if that is what you are driven to do. The main thing is that as we go through life, we understand and live by the concept that it is more important to want what you have than to have what you want. When you can be happy no matter your situation, you have truly found the greatest victory that life can offer. Over the years at Lakeland, we have focused on the character traits of a Cavalier, emphasizing traits such as respect, responsibility, fairness, honesty, diligence, courage, and integrity. Observing all of these together will let others in your life know that they can count on you and reduce your own life's problems. Above all, guard your integrity, giving no one cause to distrust you or to be unsure if you will follow through with your commitments. Take initiative to do what is needed without being told, and avoid strife, remembering that kind words help to prevent anger and conflict. What I'm telling you is not to get you rich and famous, but simply that because I hope that you will all find the happiness in life that you deserve. For happy is the person who is at peace with themselves and in charity with their neighbors. I wish many great things for all of you. May you each find true happiness and fulfillment in all that you do, and lives that are filled with peace, hope, and love for others. Class of 2016, your futures are as bright as you choose to make them, and your futures begin right now. Will the candidates for graduation please rise and prepare to turn your tassels? And now, Dr. Dobransky, school board members, Dr. Whitney, staff of Lakeland High School, parents, families, and guests, by the power granted to me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Suffolk School Board, I declare that these candidates have met the requirements set forth and are now graduates of Lakeland High School. You may turn your tassel. And now, graduates, for the first time as alumni of Lakeland High School, please join our choral director, Ms. J.L. Manning, in the singing of the Lakeland High School alma mater.
We have come so far to get where we are. Some have gone, but they still hold strong. With our hands to the sky, our faith will never die. Lakeland, we sing this song for you. Many roads bring us here to you, to build our pride and make our spirits true. Memories and school unity, proud Cavaliers, we will always be. Through the years, as we live and learn, our hearts and thoughts to Lakeland will return.
The audience, please rise for the recessional.